Here are 5 keyboard shortcuts that you should be using to make your workflow more efficient. So the first one we're gonna start with is one that I use every time I've ever edited probably, except maybe at the beginning because I didn't know what it was. But if you go ahead and go on your keyboard and then hold in the Option key and scroll on your mouse wheel, it will automatically zoom in or out of your timeline. And let me tell you, this will save you so much time. It's gonna become second nature because you're going to do it so much. You don't have to use that weird magnifying button nobody uses. This is just way faster and it's just way better. And while we're on the Option key, I'm gonna roll right into our next shortcut, and that is the easy copy and paste of a clip button. So if I click this last clip on the timeline, I'm gonna hold in my Option key and I'm gonna click and drag this clip over. It's important that you hold in the Option key until you let go of the mouse click. Once I let go, it's going to leave an exact copy at the end of the clip. As you can see, it's the same clip. It's going to copy and paste that clip with just one click and drag. The next shortcut that I would like to show you is the A key. And this is a really valuable tool, especially if you're working in very large projects and you need to just scooch everything over to make a small adjustment. All you have to do is hit A on the keyboard and it's gonna give you these 2 arrows in your timeline. This is going to allow you to select everything to the right of those arrows and be able to drag it. So let's say I wanted to make a small little adjustment in between this clip right here. I would hit the A key, click my clip, and I can just drag it over. So now I have all this opportunity to edit in the middle, and it went ahead and pulled everything to the right over here. So you're not putting clips on top of each other further down the timeline and losing information. Now, on the opposite side of things, if you hold in Shift and hit A, and let go of Shift, it's going to flip those arrows. So now you can select everything to the left of those arrows and pretty much do the same thing. So the next key I'm gonna tell you about is something that you've probably accidentally pressed. Everyone knows Command Save, so you're constantly, Command S, saving your project, making sure you don't lose everything. But if you were to accidentally miss Command and just hit S, that actually turns off snap in timeline. And what that does is it stops clips from automatically butting up against each other. And as you can see, I can grab this clip and kind of just float it over all these cuts, and it doesn't want to grab onto anything because I've turned snap in timeline off. But right whenever I press S on my keyboard, it's going to snap just like that to the end of that clip, to the beginning of that clip, and back to the end of this one. Personally, I like to leave this on because it kind of keeps my cuts a lot cleaner and I'm not overriding clips I don't want to touch, but to each their own. So the last shortcut I'm going to tell you about is actually something I had to look up the name of. I've never known what it's called, but I've always used it. And it's called the tilde. It's that weird little squiggly key right above the escape key on your keyboard. And all this is gonna do is just enlarge whatever workspace you're working in. This is also something you might have accidentally pressed and not known how to get rid of. But if I were to click on any of my workspaces here and hit the tilde, it will actually expand it full screen so you can really see what you're looking at. And this can be really valuable, especially in the program monitor. Say you call someone over to show them how much work you've done. All you have to do is hit that tilde key and it's going to expand it to your full screen for a much better viewing experience. But it doesn't just stop at those 2 things. You can use it in the audio track mixer. You can use it in the effect controls. You can even use it on the volume level. You can literally use it for whatever you want, but it is a valuable tool. Thank you guys for watching this video. I think that less keystrokes makes you a more efficient editor, which means you're getting a lot more done. I'm probably gonna do a lot more of these because just editing this video, I'm probably gonna use a lot of them I haven't talked about, so stay tuned for those.